What's up, YouTube? Uzumaki Khan here. Welcome to chapter 1061. Live reaction of that One Piece show. Let's go, boys. We can make it a double today, fam. My lights, 1 minute, I just remembered. Let's go. Miracle. It'd be wise to upload this tomorrow, right? Because Saturday, Sunday, there is a literal difficulty in making videos. But fam, I feel like I'll upload it once it's done. 1061. There we go, boys. Come on. Pop. German. An emotional excursion, escape, a successful rescue of Niji and Yonji. They've managed to escape from Katakuri. The gas in it. From Katakuri and oven. Without Caesar, they would have flipping suffered. Yo, it goes to show, man. Caesar's, well, we even know from what our Delhi Caesar's gas is, but it's surprising with how far his observation is. Okay, but let's go. Whoa, who's that? They just popped out of the water. Their screams. Bonnie, cough, who? I'm safe. Wait, where's the monster? Monster. So she has been obviously chased. Upset. Oh no, it's still down there. Look down. Oh good, they are alive. They're still alive, but there, Nami's over. Where do those guys think they are going? That little kid's yelling about something. Look down. What's down? There's something chasing him. There we go. The Sunny. Fam! Is that a shark? Like a megalodon, fam! There's something just under the surface. It's terrifying. Get us out of here. Fam, you know how big the Sunny is. That she ain't small. That looks like an ant compared to that. They pop out the water. Still down. They look down. They're good. They're still alive. Where do those guys think they're going? The little kid's yelling about something. Look down. What's that? Fam, you know what I was initially thinking? That, yo, it could be a monster of some sort, something small. You could just whack it and... Fam, you're not beating a shark of this size. Not the size of a fucking laboon. There? Yo, misses the Sunny by an inch, you know. Terrified for their lives. What is that thing? It's too big for that. It's a shark. It's too big for that. And made out of metal. Metal? What shark is made out of metal? Hang on tight. We're about to hit water. So this is a robot. Punk. Vegapunk. One of his things, right? Like the fucking Seraphims, the flipping pacifistas. This is something created by him, right? That must say Vegapunk. A shark? It's too big for that and made of metal? So that's not a real shark. No wonder it's fucking that big. Hang on tight. We're about to hit the water. Man, fucking so much devil uses as well. Blast it. Luffy and Chopper fell into the sea. Fam, Jinbei saying that you happen to be the best swimmer ever. They're in trouble. They were underwater. Safe to say, Luffy and Chopper won't be able to do shit underwater. Man, Luffy got a history of water. Remember one? No? They grabbed their hand. Frankie! Grab the helm, Frankie. Bring the ship around us. Jinbei's going in. You got it. He doesn't hesitate. Jumps on the thing. So now, obviously, they have to get away from the shark. And obviously, Jinbei's going to have to grab Luffy and Chopper out. But the ship ain't going to be able to wait, right? Because obviously the shark of that. But then again, that don't look that big there. Ain't it? It looked much bigger before. Okay, so then the ship's going to have to move and they're going to have to follow the ship. Ain't it? The ship's bottom? One of Frankie things, in it. The rabbit! Screw! They blast the ship! So they'll be able to get away from the fucking megalodon shark, the metal shark. Innit? It should be no struggle. That shark is puny now. The aim. Huh? Beep, beep, coming from the shark. Is that shark got bombs? This is like German, fam. Like Queen. That's definitely not no normal shark. Not only is it made out of metal, it can shoot fucking like attacks. You know that. You know that a normal ass shark. You're from the mouth. Yo, this might be a bigger fucking problem than I thought. Damn, fam, it does, yo! Explosions! What was that? That hit the Sunny, right? Oh, close to be hitting the Sunny. Look out! We're gonna... This is a problem! Holy fuck! I fucking want them like comedic type of scenes that, yo, fam, we could easily get away. Like, no, this is a problem, yo. Look out! We're gonna capsize. Ah, Robin Nami? Underwater! Kabloosh. Jinbei? There he comes. Chopper, Luffy. They managed to get close. Luffy, Chopper, don't worry, I'm here. No, thank God you're a fucking straw hat now. What was that exploding sound I just heard? There he grabs him. Hang in there, you three. We're heading for the surface. Yo, that looks even, like by panel, it looks smaller. Look at this current. Not much a rudder can do in this. Dave, I'm literally got a cannon in its mouth. A cannon. There, Jinbei looks startled. Next page is gonna blast Jinbei in it. There it shoots. A cannon, fam! A cannon in its mouth! We got to dodge! They're going back in the water! We gotta go back in the water! Take as big as a breath as you can. Luffy looks like fucking how he did in Wano. They suck that shit! Chopper, look at that, man. Yo, his lungs must be like that big, fam. Here goes. So she fell back into the shoot. Oh, fam! Look at that! No, that's such a sick panel. You see the explosion on top. Jinbei manages to gain water, save the people. The current's so fast, we can't surface. And the shark just there. Yeah. Like the shark's gonna like, yo, tasting and like that. Spin. Frankie! My boy Frankie! Try fighting my boy Frankie, fam! Frankie gun Vegaforce. That's not Frankie! Fam, Frankie don't look like that! That looks like a literal, like a ninja type of fucking Gundam. I take it back, that's not Frankie. What is going on in this chapter, fam? Damn, my boy! I spoke way too early. Fam, that's not Frankie. That's another fucking like machinery like the fucking shark. Nah, now the shark looks scared. Damn, man, yo, he punches the shark. Damn, that must feel so heavy. That punch. Look how skinny as the legs are. There, clubbers the shark. Point blank. Zorro there underwater, holding his breath. Brook, Usopp, everyone. Usopp look like he's gonna fucking pass out. Vegaforce. So this is designed by Vegapunk, right? It said punk. You never seen the word punk, but it said U-N-K. Obviously, the full writing is gonna say Vega. There! Vegapunk! So Vegapunk made that. And Vegapunk must have made this just because it's not Frankie, fam. Yo, this has been going longer than I thought, man. They've gone away, fam, at a nearby island, G14. Naval Branch, G14. It's time for your medicine, kids. Yo, Tashigi, fam. Show us, smoker. It's time for your medicine, kids. You can do it. Oh! Punk hazard! Punk hazard! The fat kid, the big kids. Man, true, you can't miss no arc in One Piece. You can't. Everything comes back eventually. You can never, ever forget her face. Ever. Okay, but I'm only drinking this because you said to Tashigi. How long has it been since Punk Hazard until now? Must have been a good ass while. Gross. Remember that scene, boys, where Chopper was telling Mocha to believe in Luffy. Oh man, that scene was so beautiful, fam. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. I think I shrunk a lot so far. You have? I hardly recognize you, Mocha. Tashigi, do you have a minute? Oh, let me see this, fam. He had big ass kids, man, remember? You have a hardly recognize you, Mocha. Tashigi, do you have a minute? Who the hell is this? Like some guff. I'm getting real sick of that Helmeppo kid. Can't you do something about him? Navy Headquarters G14 Base Commander Vice Admiral Dull. Safe to say, fam, this is the first time we're seeing this woman, right? Helmeppo. You can't blame him. I'm afraid to cut it. Yeah, what did I just say? Fam, Kobe and Helmeppo are like Luffy and Zoro, fam. is gonna feel pain. His best friend's safety is in question, and Captain Kobe is a valued officer who came up after me. When you think about it, why you not fucking saving him? It's Kobe. Kobe is like how Luffy is to the pirates, how Kobe is to the Marines, the Navy, fam. Because, yo, like, he loves his job the way Luffy loves this Pirate King. In it from the early chapters, remember, boys? Captain Kobe is valued officer who came up after me. Please, guys, Helmeppo. Please, guys, we are supposed to be comrades. Navy Headquarters Commander Sword, Helmeppo. Navy Headquarters Commander Sword, Hibari. I'm begging you too, sir. Captain Kobe has done so much for me. And you know, when you think of Kobe, you can't help but think of Marineford, fam. You know, they're literally begging, like, yo, fam, save him. You gotta go with us to the pirate island. We need this, your highness. Blackbeard, fam, fuck that. I'll tell you straight, fam. If I'm part of the Navy, fam, and they tell me to go and save Kobe, I'm like, yo, Akainu, Kizaru, you're coming with me. I'm not even attempting to do that alone. We need this, your highness. Please, your highness. Yeah, but you're talking about Pirate Island, Blackbeard's hideout. A place crawling with so many pirates, every service is pockmarked from the constant shootouts. Pockmarked. Some of the words, fam. Like, I feel like there could be better, like, Navy Headquarters. The Rear Admiral of the group, the Sword, Prince Gruss. Fam, we are seeing a lot of new people, fam. Or maybe they're fucking not new and I just don't remember. Navy Headquarters, Rear Admiral Sword. Now, there is new, 110%. Prince Gruss. That, calling so many parts of every service of Bouquet. That's why they call it Fulla Lead. The place what it's called. Okay, Navy Headquarters, Rear Admiral Sword, Prince Gruss. Yo, this dude looks bit swaggy for it, fam. Ain't it? Like my man, fam. But we are so close to Egghead. Egghead, the other chapter. We could take the Seraphim. Look how they say it. We could take the Seraphim. How strong, fam. If they take the Seraphim with them, they probably won't need flipping a canoe and shit. Because, yo, fam, they are strong, yo. And the Seraphim can go with these and probably get Kobe back for all we know. Okay, look at that. Have you lost your minds? Take a step back and reassess. We don't even have contract with Drake at this point. So after Wano, there's nothing news about Drake. There's nothing we can do. Get it through your heads. Yo, Apu playing the bongo drums, man, on fucking Drake's backside. We don't even have contract with Drake at this point. There's nothing we can do. Get it through your heads. So we do not know what happened to Drake as of yet after Wano. So Helmeppo is terrified what's happening to Kobe. He wants help, but these, the Sword are reluctant in helping, fam. They're kind of scared of the situation because they're not as close to Kobe as Helmeppo. So it's obvious they're going to be hesitant, especially when Yonko is the one that took him, right? But obviously, Helmeppo's not going to see it like that because Helmeppo's his friend. And when you're close with someone, you don't look at the hazards that can happen once you eventually reach the person. Innit? That's because of bonds. Like, Luffy won't think twice if Zoro or Sanji's in danger. Innit? But Luffy would think twice if someone is not as close with is in danger. No, Luffy won't, but that's why we love him, innit? Team Luffy? Do you seriously not know who I am? We're both part of Luffy don't know. We're both part of the worst generation. Our names have been associated this whole time. But then again, if Luffy don't remember who you are, it's not a bad thing. Luffy, like, fam, like, he barely recognized the Marco. Remember? Pineapple Head. I was dating somebody 2 years ago. Oh, so you are the worst too. There, fam. She looks good. I'm Bunny. And just to be clear, we're enemies. Obviously, we're generation fucking not meant to get along, right? But thanks for saving me. No problem, Buggy. Huh? That's cold. This guy's supposed to be an ape. It's true, isn't it? Like, fam, you don't think this dude right here is an emperor, right? So now what's the plan? With Bunny? What's up with your bounty poster? Gear 5 with your hair all white. There's yo. She's getting dressed, fam. I mean, like, you know, shaking her shit. With your hair all white, the papers were making a big deal over you. Even Bonnie knows how the government shitting themselves after seeing the awakened state of Luffy. Oh, that's what I look like when I... Oh, look at that! That's what I look like when I'm free! Gear 5 embodies Luffy's character! I'm free, I could do what I want when I'm in Gear 5. All the eye poking out that road one of the legs. Because that's what he imagines. So what he imagines, he can do. Hence the word free. Oh, that's beautiful. One sec. That is actually beautiful. Oh, that's what I look when I'm free. And he's looking like a macho man pose. I look at Chopper. That time I gave. That's what I look like when I'm free. That's deep in it. A beautiful way to put it. What does that mean? And what happened to your crew? Define a bet. Laughs. I can't believe you have Jinbei first. Really? Having Jinbei on your team. One of the best decisions. See, there's no concern what happened to your crew. What does that mean? What happened to your crew? Yo, they're fine. Yo, there's that belief. I can't believe you have Jinbei first, son of the sea. Jinbei butt naked and that. This guy's supposed to be a leper. Why is that so funny? And Luffy's acting like a kid. In it. The same title his got Kaido had, and look how Kaido acted. In it. Haven't missed anything, right? Nope, I haven't. And what about your ship and crew? Fam, isn't me? Your fam Bunny looks fire. I came here alone. That metal monster ate my... What? So what happened to her people? No, she came alone. So she never had anyone on board the ship. Speaking of eating, I'm hungry. She came alone. What was her purpose though, fam? What is her task? What does she want? Because with Law and Kid, when we traveled together, we had a goal, right? Take down the emperors. With her, we don't know yet. Let's look for a restaurant. I'm sorry, no surprise, fam, you get me. Mentioning eating or food in front of Luffy. This man could be full and he will still say the same thing. Do you have any money, Luffy? Fam, yo, Gear 5, man. I mean, like, the things you have done. Obviously, it won't work because you're going to be an enemy, fam, no matter where you go. No, you ignorant fools. There are no restaurants here. This is a government island. This is a government island. Oh, this explains it, right? It's a spoiler. Lucci. So Lucci's going to be here, innit? Wherever they go. Government island. I'm almost up to date. So then there's the Lucci things in between. It's weird how you know a spoiler, boys. And you can put 2 and 2 together, like where it's going to lead to that spoiler. There's a government island, let me explain. There it's called Egghead. A place 500 years in the future, they say. The metal shark. So this place is going to be rampacked with alien technology. A place 500 years in the future, they say. The island that houses Vegapunk Laboratory is... Hold on. So that's her goal? Kuma? Right? The island that houses Dr. Vegapunk's laboratory, because Vegapunk is responsible for the pacifisters, for the Seraphim, to what happened to Kuma. And now she just happens to be on this Egghead. The island that houses Dr. Vegapunk's laboratory, Vegapunk. Hey, I know that name. Yeah, and I'm gonna give him... There we go, fam! So she's after Vegapunk! An Egghead is a place 500 years into the future, and the island that houses Dr. Vegapunk's laboratory is there. So Vegapunk's gonna be there, right? I mean, not necessarily if your laboratory is there, don't necessarily mean you're there, but there's a good chance, right? Vegapunk, hey, I know that name. Yeah, and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. At least now we know why she's here. I was confused last chapter in the morning, fam. What the fuck? The robot, fam! Earlier in the chapter, fam, look how big that is. I can't believe I thought that was Frankie. So now the question is this actually like how can one make this in a sense? It's picking up the Sunny out of the water. Frankie's over the moon, bound to be in it. Giant robot. Robin? Brooke? No good. Another failure? Blasted! There's someone in there! Someone's controlling the robot! So it's not like Frankie! Another failure? Blast it! Why isn't it possible to control the urges of living creatures? Why isn't it possible to control the urges of living creatures? Who is this? That's a woman? So a woman is in the Gundam? The robot? Why isn't it possible to control it? Look, someone popped out. So obviously this part shut down, innit? What is going on, man? There. Binoculars. I don't know who that is, but well drat. No, oh shit, man. I read it in one go there. Okay, well drat. I don't know who that is, but thanks for saving us, whoever you are. You guys are speaking way too quick. The only thing I ordered the Mecha Shark to do, so she controlled the Mega Shark. The only thing I ordered the Mecha Shark to do were recon, report, and bombard. Don't want it to eat anything because no valuables are left behind. An error in the programming, I suppose. The only thing I ordered the Mecha Shark to do were recon, report, and bombard. Don't want it to eat anything because no valuables are left behind. Obviously, their valuables will be disposed of. And error in the programming, I suppose. Now just a moment, you filthy pirates. Who said that? It's not an ally! It's not an ally! Nami? Fam! She looked just like Nami. They're punk O2. I'm just a humble genius scientist hired by the government. A humble genius scientist. Vegapunk's a scientist. What the fuck is going on? I'm just a humble genius scientist hired by the... We know Vegapunk works for the government. No! Oh! Vegapunk! He is a woman! Vegapunk's a woman! No! No! It can't be true! We're talking about Vegapunk! This man is the utmost genius! He can make clones! This is not Vegapunk! No! I refuse to believe it! Have they mentioned Vegapunk's gender in the whole series? I'm sure they have, right? I can't remember shit. Punk 02. Is there 01? 03? Why 02? Why not 01? Is there a 01? This here, come on! No, I'm not falling for it! This is not Vegapunk! This is not Vegapunk! No! No, I'm not saying it because it's a woman! I just feel like the way, like, the entrance, the 02, Vegapunk is such a genius. This man's responsible for Seraphim, right? The pacifistas, right? Kuma's condition, right? You're trying to tell me he got from DNA, with Lunarian DNA, right? He created the warlords again, but in the younger forms. You're telling me he can't make someone like this? You know what, to be on the safe side, boys. Has Vegapunk ever... I'm sure he has. But one quick question I'm recording. Has Vegapunk ever been called a he in the series? I'm sure he has. He has! There, this is a Vegapunk! Good try! Good try! Even before messaging the mod, upon me says this is not Vegapunk. We are talking about Vegapunk, boys. This man's almost genius. Especially even more after knowing about the fucking Seraphims. Then hold on. Why would she claim she's Vegapunk? Of course, so Vegapunk can lie in the shadows, and he can have clones fooling people, because we have never seen Vegapunk's face. Don't think we're meant to see his face ever. So Vegapunk's like an enemy in it, fam, because he works for the government. Please tell me this is in color, Tyrell. Please tell me this is in color. Future Island Egghead is the title. Ooh, who's that? Yo, in the color, you can make it out so much better. She came out of the ocean. The coughs. Who? I'm safe. Wait, where's the monster? It's still there below. Look down. Good. She seems okay. Luffy, where are you guys going? The kid's shouting something. She's said, look below. Isn't it? How massive that shit is. There's something down below. That thing is scary run. Oh my God. Robin's got competition, yo. Luffy's group, how can you not know who I am? You're part of it too. Like, come on, Luffy. Don't forget we're enemies and the name's Bonnie. Man, Bonnie, fam. Holy moly. Still, thanks for saving my bacon back there. Don't sweat it, doggy. It's so cold. Are you seriously? That title's, the wording on that is more funnier. What's the deal with your wanted poster anyway? I thought your hair was white now. They made quite a stir about it in the papers, you know, because it's the first time it's awakened after 800 years. Oh, that's just how I look when I'm totally free. Look how beautiful that touch is. Ain't it? What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, weren't you worried about the rest of your crew? They'll figure it out. I can't believe you got the Knight of the Sea with you too, Jim. The Knight of the Sea with you too. So cute, man. Cause Jinbei's a pure meat, you know, fam. You know, like, fam, I'm wondering what the sound you make if you just slap Jinbei's stomach. Yo, man, it must be like, here, my stomach, fam. Look at Luffy there. When I'm totally free. There! Blue hair! How utterly vexed. Thanks for saving. I don't know why do I feel that's on the next panel. How utterly vexing. Thanks for saving us, whoever you are. I ordered the mecha shark to scout, report and fire. But if it keeps trying to eat ships, there won't be anything left to salvage. I must have bungled the programming. The subtitles are better here. I ordered the mecha shark to scout, report and fire. But if it keeps, so she ordered the Megalodon shark to scout, report and fire. But if it keeps trying to eat ships, there won't be anything left to take. Hence, I must have fucked up the programming. Forgive me, but did you say I saved you? Oh, you naive pirates. I work for the government despite my mediocrity. They like to call me their scientific genius. You can call me Dr. Vegapunk. Dr. Vegapunk has been called a he. This is not a he. Why 02? That must mean something, right? Like there's more of her. There's more clones, like seraphims, fam. Or there's a lot of seraphims. Because they're the replica of the warlords. Now she has 02. Why not 01? Come on, let's be honest, boys. No one just happens to have 02 on them. Ain't it? Like, there must be a reason why it's not 01, right? 01 must be somebody else. 02 is somebody else, and now we know it's her. How much are there? Are there only 2? Is there more? Come on, man. I'm not falling for it. You are not Vegapunk. Break next week. Not for me, son. Not for me. No more color. Vegapunk's a fucking G, fam. Shit, man. People gonna fucking laugh so much when I said Frankie, but you can't blame me, man. You know, the first thing that comes to my head when I see something, I blast it out. Then I fucking feel like an idiot later, man. Like, fam, I should have fucking not. Like the fucking last chapter, man. When I said tree, it looked like a tree. I should have, see, that's the problem with talking on every panel. You need to finish pages, then give your mind. I can't help. I can't do that. I can't, man. That's why with anime books, I always went back, and after every time someone spoke, I paused it and I tried understanding it to the best I can. Sometimes I can understand it, and sometimes I'm just left clueless, right? I think majority of the time I'm clueless. Another failure, blast it. Why isn't it possible to control the urge of living creatures? Down about the fucking shark. Because we know on the last page, she goes, like they failed in programming it. And now she's going, it's another failure. Why isn't it possible to control the urges of living creatures? So by that quote, I don't feel like the Seraphim will act as like more human. They'll be more like robots. But this is not Vegapunk. So maybe in a sense they will, right? I don't know. Why isn't it possible to control the urges of living creatures? She came alone to target Vegapunk because of the whole Kuma Pacifista incident. It makes sense. So in the last arc, we had Kid and Law with us. Now we're gonna Bonnie with us to target Egghead, to target Vegapunk. So this arc is gonna be us targeting Vegapunk and his ways of doing things. This place is 500 years in the future. So fam, yo boys, this arc's gonna be crazy. We're gonna see stuff in this arc on Egghead that we'll never see anywhere before. There'll be flying shits and everything. The island that houses Dr. Vegapunk's laboratory. So we need to go into that place. Yo, fam, when you think about it, we could find a lot of mysteries. Like how does Vegapunk does the stuff he does in this arc? This could be an important arc, you know, for literally the story, fam. Vegapunk, hey, I know that name. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind, of course. Man. But you see, in the morning, I never knew anything to do with Vegapunk. So me seeing Bonnie, I was left clueless, thinking like, what's the story here? But now in this chapter, we're finding things about Vegapunk, the shark, the robot, someone claiming to be Vegapunk, and we know from the reverie she was a bit upset, obviously, of Kuma. And we know Vegapunk's responsible, so she's gonna go all out on Vegapunk, fam. If that means if she can find Vegapunk, that is. Anyways. There's nothing I missed, right? Obviously, he's upset about Kobe. They're more fearful. We got new characters, man. We could take the Seraphim. So, boys, this might sound stupid. It can't sound stupid because I don't fucking know. We could take the Seraphim. Are there more Seraphims than just the warlords? The way he said we can take the Seraphim. Because then, if they take the Seraphim and the Seraphim gets destroyed, then like, they could make more. Yeah, man, I'm right, you know, fam. There's going to be an army of these warlords, yo. Like, there won't just be one. There'll be a bear of them. Then that proves more. They're not going to be more, like, human-like. They're going to be more like, obviously, robots like Kumas. I think I'm right, you know. So we do not know where Drake is, boys. And see, Sword is their own faction of the Marines. That's so beautiful to see. Fam, it's true in it, what I said in the chapter earlier, boys. There's not an arc you can miss. Now, for example, if you miss Punk Hazard, when you see this, you'll be left clueless. And I remember back in the day, boys, people were saying, "You can't skip Skype here." Look at how foolish some people are. I feel for Helmeppo after she says this. Man, I'm sure there's a bond in your flipping life, doll, that you would take measures in trying to rescue that person, fam. Tashigi. You know, every time I see Tashigi, I always feel like it's smokers there. They've always been together, and it, fam. Yeah, Frankie. Huh? One. Vega Force 112 is under robot. This proves even more that's not Vegapunk, because everything is labeled with numbers. Everything is labeled with numbers. Vegapunk ain't gonna have 02. You are Vegapunk. If there's a number, it should be 01. It should be 00. Yeah, of course, man. It's foolish to think Vegapunk, the genius, the scientist, is gonna have numbers on him saying 02. Come on, man. I'm not falling for that. So this was created by 02. But obviously it's keep eating the ships, so nothing will be left behind. And now she's saying, "Oh, no, I'm failing in my scientific way, right?" Okay. There, fam, I think I nailed it. I truly believe I have. I don't think there's anything I missed. Grab the helm, Frankie. Bring the ship around after us. You got it. They look at the size, fam. If you can make a shark like this and shoot cannons, then the Seraphim, what else has this man done, fam? Made? There must be so much shit that we do not know about Vegapunk. Vegapunk has been called a he. Has Vegapunk ever been called a he in the series? I go, I'm sure he has. He goes, he has. Then fam, ain't this something that no, fam, no one must have fallen for that. No one must have fallen like, fam, if I can't fucking fall for it, no one's gonna fall for it. Wait. There, no one must have fallen for this. You can call me Dr. Vegapunk. How about I call you Zero2? Love boys, fam. I see, it'd be wise to upload this tomorrow, right? Because Saturday, Sunday, like literally like a 10% chance I can upload. But I feel like I'll... Oh God, I got scared. I thought it's not recording. When OBS was down because I was giving a message to the mod, innit? So I'll upload it today. And like I said, Saturday, Sunday, boys, if I can if I got extra time, I will. But I will try to do Blue Lock 2, boys, and because unless I can make it double, we'll see, fam. But anyway, I hope everyone's blessed. And I'll catch you guys soon as dudes. Love, guys. What's up, YouTube? Uzumaki Khan here. Welcome to chapter 1062. Live reaction of the One Piece, yo. Let's go, boys. Dudes, you ever want to see depression, fam, in a picture, boys? Look at this, man. Lord of mercy, fam. Yesterday, dudes. You know what's the worst thing about this, boys? I mean, those that follow football. Gakpo scored twice. If you did not know, he's the player we were trying to sign. He's the player that ditched us. And he's the one that scored 2 goals. You wouldn't think we won a trophy the other day, right? Losing 7-0. I know Anfield's a hard place to win. I'm aware. But 7-0, fam. Honest to God, man, I couldn't believe I was watching. But yeah. If there's one thing to make up for it, it's One Piece. 1062, boys. Come on. Pop. Huh? German 66 and emotions of incursion. Meanwhile, in Chocolate Town, everything froze, fam. German. Like how could you been here? Here we go, boys. Vegapunk. You mean the Vegapunk? Oh, put a sock in it. Watch everyone believe it instantly. And especially Luffy. They're holding the Sunny. Can't be Vegapunk, fam. Vegapunk, hey, I really respect your work. Frankie's not even thinking twice. I spent 2 years at the lab in your hometown, Baltimore. 2 years time skip. There, everyone's in awe. I got so many things to show off to you. A giant robot of dreams. How many dozens of times bigger than a General Frankie is it? A giant robot of dreams? How many dozens of times bigger than a General Frankie is it? I wish Luffy and Chopper could see it. A babe's Vegapunk's a total babe. I mean, like, yo, just because it's a woman, Sanji would end up like believing it, leaning towards it. So at this stage, you can see everyone's falling for it, right? Listen, it can't be, fam. I'm just saying it because, fam, it's like, it looks too young, fam, and there's clues on her that kind of shows that, hold on, there's doubts. Innit? A babe, Vegapunk's a total babe. There she is. Wait, I never heard of Robin questioning the obvious. I never heard that Vegapunk was a woman. And her apprentice doesn't add up based on Vegapunk's long history of activity. Basically saying Vegapunk should be a lot older, right? She looks young as flip. And with Vegapunk's knowledge and history, you'll think he'll be an old man. Vegapunk was called a he before. I don't know exactly when, but when I last chapter, when I messaged him, he goes, yeah, he's being referred to as a he. And if there's one person not to fall for it, or at least question it, is Robin, right? Of course it doesn't. I'm obviously not the Stella. That's the main body. Of course it doesn't. I'm obviously not the Stella. That's the main body. There we go. What did I say? What did I say? I am Punk 02, Vegapunk Lilith. I am Punk 02, Vegapunk Lilith. The evil. The evil. So this is like pain, innit? There's gonna be different parts. One's evil, 02, 01 might be good, 03 might be wise. I'm right, boys, innit? So this is Vegapunk. The Stella, that's the main body. I am Punk 02, Vegapunk Lilith. The evil, and my research budget is constantly stretched to the seams. So hand over your valuables. After that, I'm done with you. Look who you're talking to, fam. So my budget is constantly stretched to the seams. So basically, they don't have enough wealth, enough goods. So in order to continue their projects, they need valuables, hence they seen the straw hats, and now she wants the goods off them. What are you talking about on this frigid sea? If you are going to scoop us up out of the water, at least see it through and save us. Save us. This is the evil one. Isn't it? So this one's going to do everything other than save you. If there's another one that don't have the word evil, maybe that'll be more lenient towards side of helping you. I did not save you. She said that last chapter. Man, you guys look like twins. She ain't at the point across. I did not save you. These waters are normally unreachable. These waters are normally unreachable by ships. These things ensure they all get sunk. Fam, that looks like a reindeer, fam. So there's different creatures in like the shark robot. These things ensure they all get sunk, so no ship should be coming here, right? If a ship does happen to cross, these sea monsters should be taking care of the issue. But not knowing who we are, fam, if there's one group that maybe can survive this, it's us, ain't it? These waters are normally unreachable by ships. Normally unreachable, so it's not guaranteed, fam. Whoa! Fam, they're like Jinchurikis, fam! They're sea beast weapons! Look how menacing they look! So these are created then, innit, fam? Like the shark! This is what Vegapunk is capable of, yo! Look how bad that looks! The sea beast weapons! Last thing you want to do is fight this. Like a giraffe. Hold on then. No, man, yo, fam, we should be able to see beast weapons. Man, they're not even, Frank is not even scared. He's over the moon. They're incredible. Usopp looks terrified. This time, the fear is winning out. Look, there's Zoro staring at it. Zoro's gonna pull out his blades. Zoro don't look phased at all. I mean, you fought King from what, these sea beasts, yo. Whoa. They're Brooke, scared. Lilith, what do you think you are doing? Okay, now she's communicating with somebody else. Plundering again? Have you no scientist's pride? Shut up, Shaka. Shut up, Shaka. You do good. Will pride increase our budget? So both of them are arguing, fam. Someone called Shaka is basically saying that you should not be targeting other ships. Now she is indicating that we got to, right? Because we need money, we need goods. Without this, we can't accomplish our project. So already we've seen her and somebody else colliding in forts. First of all, they are not going to surrender. That's the crew of... Did they know? The person on the phone, the one who just got made and give us the acknowledgement we deserve. This is good to see. That's the crew of the Straw Hat, the one who just got made Emperor of the Sea. I know, right? They must be lading. See, that one saying that we don't stand a chance if we target Straw Hat ship. Now she is saying that, yeah, they're Straw Hat ship, hence why we should target them, right? Because a Yonko ship's gonna have valuables, right? In that case, you've made a terrible mistake. They're not getting along. Mistake? They are thoroughly surrounded. They have no escape. You've underestimated them. He's like Shaka knows about Zoro. Isn't it? Look at the swordsman on board. Yo, the Shaka person must know a lot about the Straw Hats. You underestimated them? Look at the swordsman on board. That pirate hunter's over, worth a bounty of 1.1 billion berries. There's always got his sword already. The reason he's calmly hanging back is because he knows the man, Shaka, show yourself! He knows he can slaughter you in an instant from that range. Trust me, let alone Luffy, fam. Never mind a fit Jambe, yo. But then again, you're a woman, so Sanji won't do shit. But still, fam. Shaka seems to know a lot about the Straw Hats, fam. Oh, look at her face now. She's thinking, hold on, maybe I shouldn't be too rough. There, yo, look at how bad he looks. The same goes for the demon. She knows, fam. A lot about Robin. The same goes for Demon Child. Behind him, Nico Robin. But what would they do about all the sea beast weapons? We'll find a way, fam. She has utmost trust in the sea beasts. Even though we are a Yonko ship, she's still thinking that the sea beast will be too much. The mighty always determined the first foe they should strike down. You ought to think harder. Frankie, Sanji still lost. So the talkative jokers are just a distraction. I didn't pay close attention enough. Zoro, hey Vegapunk, we've got some demands and you're got... My man bossing Vegapunk! It's like, you listen, we have demands you have to fulfill. We've got some demands and you're going to listen to that. So the talkative jokers are just a distraction. I didn't pay close attention. Demands on Vegapunk. That's fine. Bring them here. I happen to have an interesting deck. There, 01, Dr. Vegapunk. Shaka the good. So this person's complete opposite of Lilith. Lilith's evil. So Shaka is good. So are these like characteristics of Vegapunk? One's good, one's evil, one's gonna be wise. How much of them are there? I happen to have an interest in that crew. So Shaka must have been following, knowing a lot about the Straw Hats a lot. You said you've been here before. Bunny, when I was a kid, it was a normal lab back then. And what did you come here for? So Bunny's come to this place. Depending on his answer, Vegapunk will have to die for his crimes. Whoa! Vegapunk turned my father into a cyborg! Vegapunk turned my... Kuma! Is that her dad? Vegapunk turned my father into a cyborg! And... what? That's so great, it's not cool. He's emotionless. At this point, he's lost his sense of humanity. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's been turned into a pure, unthinking Kuma fam. I was thinking, boys, in a reverie, when she was looking at Kuma, like, fam, why does she want to help? She's not a part of the Revolutionary Army. I was thinking, what is the bond? That's her dad. No one's got more of a logical reason to target Vegapunk than Bonnie. That's why she is here. Because Kuma is her father. Basically a walking corpse, no emotion. This was harsh, this was. So obviously we come down the ladder. Vegapunk turned my father into a cyborg. That's so cool. It's not cool, fam. I was thinking, why is she concerned? Unless there was something shown before in the series, I don't remember. But now we know it's her father, fam. That's a terrible thing to suffer. That's a terrible thing to suffer. Yes, Vegapunk must pay the price. Vegapunk's a dog, fam. Not only is responsible for the Seraphim assisting the world government, this man made Kuma into a walking zombie. I'm sorry about that buggy bunny. We're on the surface again. Look at Luffy like a literal child, family. Like so happy to be here, looking around. Let's go and find some food. Where? Oh, right, I met Sapo. Sapo in Marijoy, fam. The Reverie. I don't need to bring that up. You do, fam. Luffy's unaware that they've met before. For all we know, Sabo could be dead right now. What is this place? A giant robot? Fam! Look! It's like we're in some future tech! Future tech city! They did say 500 years in the future. Technology we will see 500 years from now are here. Look at that, man, like giant robots. There's trees here. Vegapunk. Everything's flying and a space monster. What in the world? I'm gonna go there. This is Luffy, man. That's why Gear 5 suits him so bad. This man's a Yonko. This man just defeated Kaido. Look at him. He was like a kid in a theme park. I'm gonna go on a ride. Hey, we are intruders, remember? Gomu Gomu. Look at Luffy. He's not listening. There shoots his arm. He blasts it into one of the beasts, fam. That thing. Rocket. Ah! Yeah, Luffy! Ain't it? Luffy, man! Luffy's going like this is his home, yo! He can go where he wants. He punched himself out the other side. My man made a hole in his neck. Huh? Hits the wall. Are you okay? What the? I swore I got swallowed. You did? Look, a giant parfait. The chopper with his hat, giving it to Jinbei. Cookies, fruit, heaps of whipped cream, like fucking Whole Cake Island, fam. Let's eat. There, munching, jumping in the food. Now hold on a minute. No one just going to leave out delicious treats for you. It's clearly some kind of trap. And that's obvious, fam. Innit? There's no one here over than delicious food. And you guys just happen to jump into it. They're a boogie trap. What is going on? They went through the food. He went through the monster. We see the food. We go through the food like they're not really there. There, Luffy looks angry. What? You passed right? What is going on? You passed right through it? It's there, but I can't grab it. Like it's an illusion. It's there, but I can't grab it. This just makes me... It's true. Boys, if you're hungry and you see food that looks so real, but you can't get to it, you'd be twice as hungry, right? This just makes me hungrier. Did we die at some point? No, we are not ghosts. This poor thing is a hologram! Blue Lock! Let the goalies, fam! This poor fate is a hologram. I think I've never seen one in person. You have to remember, boys, there's gonna be shit here that was gonna be nothing we've seen throughout the 1,000 chapters, fam. It's a hologram. I think I've never seen one in person. So this was a hologram. That was a hologram. The food was a hologram. What? Someone's got a bit. It looks like Gear 5. It looks like he's gonna go Gear 5. What? Someone's gotta pay? It's a three-dimensional image made with light. We're talking about something out of a comic strip or a fantasy world. An image. A three-dimensional image made with light. We're talking about something out of a comic strip or a fantasy world. Yo, look at Luffy there, fam. You know, fam, last time you seen him that angry was against Kaido. That's not real. The space monster. That's why I slipped through it, of course. The giant robot is probably the same. No one could actually make such a thing. So all of these things are illusions. Not illusion, like imagery. Hey, what's this? There's pictures of foods and buttons on it. There's pictures of food and buttons on it. A vending machine. Don't bother. Everything here is... It's true! Fam! I wouldn't trust anything here! It's like a vending machine, fam. But knowing our luck, that shit ain't real. You know, I just noticed something. The sea was cold here, and yet this is a tropical place. Although it is indeed a winter island, the sea was cold here, and yet this is a tropical place. Although it is indeed a winter island. Jinbei. Yo, look at that. That looks like a fucking mocha, fam. Massive. Oh, Jinbei looks so badass there. Thanks to the island AC, I created island AC. We can control the temperature of the island itself. That thing's as big as... It's true, ain't it? That thing's massive. You are one of those hollows too. But this thing's talking. That dinosaur thing never spoke. And Luffy's getting ready to target it. Thanks to the island's AC, we can control the temperature of the island itself. There, Luffy punches it. Bam! That's not no hologram! There! The one time you thought it's not a hologram. Eat this! It punches Luffy! Or she, shall I say? You're one of those hollows too, eh? In a winter island, but it's a tropical place. It's because of the AC he created. We can control the temperature of the island itself, hence why it's tropical. Isn't it insane? Damn, man, blasts Luffy. Luffy goes flying. Beep, he hits the machine. The machine is activated. Like some kind of hot chocolate or some sort is coming out. Their food, fam. Vega Cola, you know, fam. That needs to be a thing, yo. Vega Cola, you know. They're like fries or chips of some sort. Huh? The burgers, yo. Man, this is the place. It popped out a hamburger meal. Man, we are definitely in some future shit place, yo. It popped out a hamburger meal with a drink and fries. What the? Who made these? You can't touch them. Imagine they were holograms. They are real. They're the living. They're living good. They're living good, yo. Press the next button. Steak, omelette, rice, fried pork, cutlet, cotton candy cake, ramen, fried chicken, hot dog. I'm glad you like my automated cooking machine. Can you imagine if this was on the Sunny Boys? This will prove Sanji to be... but then trust me when I say, boys, there's a difference from eating food from a vending machine and eating food cooked by hands, yo. You know, when someone makes food out of love, on my life, you taste the difference. Trust me, fam. Trust me, man. Yo, fam. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but you can, I've ate food, from restaurants, other places. It tastes good. You know when my wife or my mom makes it and you could tell love is being put in, it tastes different. The world of difference. But can you imagine if this is on our ship and they go, you know what, Sanji? So long, fam! As long as there's enough food material, it can provide 500 different meals to the user. 500 different meals, so different types of food to the user, each in under a minute. As long as there's enough food material, obviously you need ingredients, pizza, pasta. The whip up leftovers mode is the best part. But only if you make it exactly to the plans. There aren't enough technicians to mass produce them though. It makes me so mad. Punches it. Same thing with the island AC. Same thing as the island AC. Controlling temperatures means being able to sense the life patterns of every living thing on the island. Same thing with island's AC. Controlling the temperatures means being able to sense the life patterns of every living thing on the island. Spend a little more money and we could control the weather. Hence, like the evil Lilith wanted the goods on our ship. The world doesn't have enough tech or funding. It punched... Hey! How? How can you punch a hologram? So they weren't holograms to begin with. I thought maybe one is not a hologram and she ended up punching that. How do you punch a hologram? The world doesn't have enough tech or funding. So can you imagine if these people had enough wealth support? Can you imagine the things they would be able to do? Spend a little more money and we could control the weather. The world doesn't have enough tech or funding. It punched a hologram. Waffles, fried shrimp. They're still on about the food, yo. That's right. With these light pressure gloves, you can do more than just observe the light. You can punch holograms. That's right. With these light pressure gloves, you can do more than just observe the light. But why would you want to punch holograms if holograms can't do any sort of damage to you? The moment people can touch something, they'll believe that it's real matter. Operation Bluebeam, yo. The moment people can touch something, they'll believe that it's real matter. So that's why she has them gloves. So she wants to make us all believe that these things are indeed real and not just holograms of some sort. Huh? Do you mean that lady's not real? Okay. Whether it's real or not is for you to decide. If you ask me, those words are a relic of a bygone age. Whether it's real or not is for you to decide. If you ask me, those words are a relic of a bygone age. And one sec, dudes. You mean that lady's not real? And now she's saying, whether it's real or not, it's for you to decide. If you ask me, those words are relic of a bygone age. They're feasting hard, fam. So who are you then? Me? I'm nothing but a humble genius. I fucking claim Vegapunk again. I'm nothing but a humble genius scientist for hire. Dr. Vega number 5. Fam, so there's plenty of them. I'm nothing but a humble genius scientist for hire. Dr. Vegapunk. What? Bonnie? No way. What's this liar talking about? You're Vegapunk. I know your name. They're not Vegapunk, fam. They're different sides of Vegapunk. There we go. Dr. Vegapunk Atlas. You're Vegapunk. I know your name. Kobe said it. The new world? World government, fam! Sum it up for me. What are you doing? What are we doing? All right, Lucci! Here we go! Gear 5 incoming! All right, Lucci! Kaku! Kaku! Is with Lucci and the woman! There's only one Vegapunk, but he's such a genius, he doesn't have enough time to do everything. He's short-handed, you see, hence why the flipping clones, Lilith, Atlas! There's only one Vegapunk. But he's such a genius, he doesn't have enough time to do everything. He's short-handed, you see. So he thought, why not? Obviously, fam. So he thought, why not make more hands? He split himself into 6. There's 6 of them. Like 6 puffs of pain. There's 6. He split himself into 6 different people. In other words, these 6 satellites. In other words, these 6 satellites are all Dr. Vegapunk. There's the names! Shaka, Lilith, Edison, Pythagoras, Atlas, York. There! The personalities! One's greed, one's violence, one's wisdom, thinker, evil, good. The wisdom one's going to be the most type of where we'll get answers. The thinker. In other words, these guys are all Dr. Vegapunk together. There, Dr. Man, look at this, fam. Vegapunk is such a genius, fam. That's why this man does not have to show himself. All his traits, all his personalities are made into individual beings. And they act out his thoughts. The good side of him, you'll see it. The bad side of him, you'll see it. The wisdom side of him, you'll see it. Not through him, but through things he created. That's Vegapunk, boys. And because I don't believe in any of this nonsense, I'm the crazy. Hold on. In other words, these 6 satellites all Dr. Vegapunk together. And because I don't believe in any of this nonsense, I'm the crazy one. What a hassle a so-called genius can be. Oh, boy. Time's been a while. Yo, my boy Lucci. My body looks kaku too. 6 satellites? And Lucci's finding a hard time to believe it. Kuma! So we're supposed to return this giant brat to air? Oh, wings! Wings! Seraphim! That's a seraphim! Wait till Bonnie sees that! Wait till Bonnie sees that! We're supposed to return this giant brat to Egghead? Then eliminate all Vegapunks. And be careful with his lab. It's full of valuable things. They've been ordered to eliminate all Vegapunk. And Vegapunk! An ally of the government. Ain't he the one responsible for making the seraphim? Unless they want to get rid of the clones and not Vegapunk himself. The Stossi, Lucci, Kaku. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Because I always thought he's an ally of the government. Eliminate all Vegapunks, including the real Vegapunk, not just the sides. And be careful with his lab, it's full of valuable things. They want us to eliminate the most useful man in the world. And does this have anything to do with what happened in Lelucia the other day? He's hesitant in the mission. Look, boys, They want us to eliminate the most useful man in the world. Like he's questioning the government. And does this have anything to do with Lucia the other day? The last thing a man as keenly perceptive as you should be doing is looking for answers. They are scared. Exactly. Don't drag us together. Lucci! It's like Lucci is seeing a brighter side, a good side. He's questioning the government's actions. He's questioning the government's actions. They want us to eliminate the most useful man in the world. And does this have anything to do with what happened to Lucia the other day? How can Vegapunk be responsible for it? Unless Vegapunk seen what happened to Lucia. A little like with Sabo, because Sabo seen the throne. Maybe there's something more to Vegapunk that meets the eye. So Vegapunk is not the enemy. From last chapter, I was talking about how Vegapunk is an ally of the government because he created a Seraphims. He created a Seraphims. Now the world government does want nothing to do with him. That's why the fucking government are the worst. Does this have anything to do with what happened in Lucia the other day? Because of what happened in Lucia, Lucci's thinking he's got direct orders to dispose of Vegapunk. So somehow what happened in Lucia and the demise of Vegapunk are somehow connected. I think it's true. I think it's this because Vegapunk knows more than we think. Unless Vegapunk knows about the Asian... It should be common knowledge now. What was used to destroy Lelouch was an ancient weapon. There has to be an ancient weapon. And it's in some way or shape or form. What if Vegapunk knows more about the ancient weapon that was used to destroy Lelouch? And they know, Vegapunk knows they possess the last ancient weapon. Hence, we have to dispose of him before intel spreads. Because obviously the world government like doing things in secret. They can't be showing everyone. They can't know everyone. They can't let anyone know they possess the weapon. What other reason can they be? So Lucci is questioning the government, the actions. He's not just a puppy. This is beautiful, you know, fam. So we can see a side of Lucci that is good, like a good side. But then again, I know he clashes with Luffy, but that don't necessarily mean that he can't change his ways. That's how scared they are. To go, exactly, don't drag us into your trouble. Basically, Lucci, what you're saying is true, I agree, but do not mention it. Even the walls have ears, fam. And just keep it to yourself. And when the moment is right, you will act upon it. But shut up, Lucci. Yo, everything hears, yo. So we're supposed to return the giant brat to Egghead. Then, so hold on. So now they're on a mission to destroy all the Vegapunks and return this to Egghead. Is there only one seraphim of each one? So why return it? Because doesn't it belong to you? So you guys could use it as your own disposal. And be careful with his lab, it's full of valuable things. Kaku. What has Vegapunk got to do with Lelouchia? Unless he knows about the ancient weapon, fam. Adventure in the land of... Man, you know, in One Piece, you really and truly do go everywhere, fam. Underwater, in the sky, on an island that's 500 years into the future. Yo, that's what I say, in the whole world aspect of One Piece is grand scale, fam. We made it to the... Oh, boy, look how beautiful this is. Let's track down some grub. Whoa, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I ran into Sabo and Marie Joy. Whatever, I can spill the beans later. What is all this stuff? Is that a giant robe? Yo! Holy shit, this looks good. Hologram, there's all sorts of things up here. And a space monster. In short, our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. Hold on. So maybe they can act more independently than I thought. Now maybe this Kuma Seraphim is not obeying like the Mihawk Seraphim, like the Hancock Seraphim. Maybe this is not obeying orders that they thought they would. Hence they want to return him to Vegapunk. So it proves even more. Maybe they're more human than we thought. Our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. He's a problem for us. He's not obeying us as we thought. Hence, let's dispose of him, let's give him back. Then, while taking care not to damage any of the last precious assets, we're to eliminate every last Vegapunk. Vegapunk is an enemy. What the fuck? All this time, fam? Ally for the world government, he said before, he made the Seraphim for the world government. So, fam, if someone can make this amazing stuff like the Seraphim for the world government, shouldn't you do what you can to keep him on your side? Look, boys, look. Okay. They will do what they can to have Vegapunk assist them. Okay? But what he knows about Lelouchia is far exceeds the worth of having Vegapunk assist them. You know where I'm coming from, boys? Basically, okay, I will do what I can to keep Vegapunk with me. Fam, I need his knowledge, I need his abilities. But hold on. He knows what I did to Lelouchia. Now, on a scale, what is more important? To dispose of him because he knows about Lelouchia or his valuable assets he can provide to me. Okay, his valuable assets is a lot, but this fucker knows what I did to Lelouchia. That weighs more. So we can't have him assisting us. We need to kill him. Yeah, we need his valuable mindset, but he knows what I did to Lelouchia. He knows. And because of that, we need to kill him. Look, fam, this is crazy. Think about it. They're willing to dispose of Vegapunk. The man with a mind, with a brain that far exceeds anyone else's. They rather destroy him, kill him, because he possesses knowledge about Lelouchia that no one should know. That too must be the ancient weapon that was used. It makes sense. It makes sense. So we're meant to kill the most single useful man in the world. I wonder if this has something to do with the recent Lelouchia incident. He knows about the Asian weapons. Fam, there's no confirmation, right, that it was an Asian weapon that was used. But it has to be, boys. I believe wholeheartedly, Liz, Dr. Vegapunk knows more about the Asian weapon than we believe. Maybe in some way, shape or form, he was there when the government took it of some sort. He knows, and now that he knows, he has to be killed, even though he can benefit. It's because of Vegapunk they disbanded the Shichibukai, the warlords, because they had Seraphim to replace it. Now you want to kill him because of a Lelouchia incident. Lelouchia don't exist anymore. It's been wiped off the map. Vegapunk knows. Fam, reading One Piece is like a fucking mystery, yo. Someone with instincts like yours should know better. Oh, look at this translation. You automatically know. She knows he's telling the truth. Someone with instincts like yours should know better than to question these things. Agreed. Don't get us in any hard. Kako! Boom! One Piece! Look, now they want to return it because he's a problem. He's not obeying them as they thought he would. Hence, goes back to what I said. Maybe they're more human than we thought. Kuma's hard to control because maybe the genes, the DNA they took from Kuma is resisting in a sense. He's not fully obeying, fam. Yo! Hold on, boys. They're 6 paths. And because I don't believe in any of this nonsense, I'm the crazy one. See, now Lucci is thinking this is bullshit. This is like, it's too much. He's short-handed, you see, so he thought he'd make any more hands, so he's playing 760 from Vegapunk is next level. You and that is for you to decide. If you ask me, those words are a relic of a bygone, so who are you then? Me, I'm nothing but a humble genius scientist. They claim to be Vegapunk again. No way, that's the lie I'm talking about. You're Vegapunk, I know your name, Kobe, shut up. As long as there's enough you care about that, but only thing make it. Then she ends up punching that. That's right, with these light pressure gloves, you can do more than just observe the light. You can actually punch holograms. The moment people can touch something, they believe that it's real matter. Ain't it? Light pressure gloves. God knows what else stuff is gonna be in this arc. You can do more than just observe the light. You can actually hit it. The moment people can touch something, they believe that it's real matter. And as soon as you be able to touch it, then you believe it's real. And with them gloves, you can make it real because it's physical contact. I'm glad you like my automated cooking machine. Look where we are, fam. It's like you're from Wano to this. It's like, yo, fam, we entered another dimension completely. This is a tropical place, although it's indeed Winter Island. Thanks to the island AC I created, we can control the temperature of the island itself. The sea is cold. It's a winter island, yet it's a tropical place. It's because of the AC they created. I think that's big as Kaido. Just eat. This Luffy thought it was a hologram. He tried punching it, but it wasn't a hologram this time. Look, boys, like Gear 5. Goes right through it. It's a fucking hologram. The food was... Yo, boys, man, that must make Luffy ticked off. Look how amazing this is, yo. So indeed, that is Bonnie's dad. Maybe it's been mentioned before, I don't know, but I was about to pose the question about a chapter or two ago. I just never said nothing. I don't want to be very, yo, can't, fam, how can you not know? I was like, hey, okay. She looked distraught at the reverie, looking at Kuma. I thought maybe she just got a bond together that we do not know, but no, that's indeed her father. And if there's one person to be really angry at Vegapunk, it's her. Your father turned into a fucking emotionless cyborg because of his actions. So Vegapunk is not an enemy. Vegapunk was basically used, like they must have threatened him of some sort to make these seraphims to assist the world government. I want to see Vegapunk so bad, boys. I guarantee he's going to look like some old genius, yo. Look, Shaka knew instantly about the Emperor ship, Luffy ship. He's like, fam, you don't mess around with that ship. It's good to see, boys, man, that, yo, we're getting the acknowledgement we deserve. We defeated Kaido, yo. We defeated King and Queen. The people should know about us. It's good to see. Even though some kind of like aside of Vegapunk, at this point he lost his self mind. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's been turned into a pure unthinking living weapon. Remember when he was like programmed to look after a ship? Depending on his answer, Vegapunk will have to die for his crime. Depending on his answer, Vegapunk will have to die for his crimes. Vegapunk turned my father into a cyborg. What if Vegapunk had no choice but to do all this? Like he was forced to. And it's not bad as we're thinking. Wow, man, what I thought and what is happening to that fam. The last two chapters, I thought we're going to come to this island. Since I already knew about Lucci and Luffy, Gear 5, I thought we're going to come to this island. And since we know like it's a government place, we're going to try breaking into Vegapunk's like hideout, try getting information. And that too, we're going to get intel. Then Lucci's going to lock and we're going to fight of some sort. And then we're going to leave this place. But no, fam, we're here in a sense to protect Vegapunk. Yeah, Bonnie is not. But think about it, Lucci wants to kill Vegapunk now. Because what he knows about Lucius, so we in a sense can protect. What the fuck, fam? Man, it's true, man. Why you think that you know about One Piece is, yo, fam, you're all, you know, you're one chapter away from being disproven completely. Vegapunk is an enemy to the world government, fam. Even though he made a set of him, yo. He knows about the Asian weapon, man. He does, yo. Oh, he was there. Oh, there's something, fam. I believe it's to do with what disposed of the island. The beams of some sort. He, like, one of his clones or something was there, fam. Man, what is the answer? Shaka knew, yo. Look at that, man, like Jinchurikis. Jinchurikis, fam. That's insane. Oh, there's one thing that Zovo said that kind of got me thinking. Wait a minute. One minute. Here, hey Vegapunk, we've got some demands and you're going to listen. Got that? I know this might be something so obvious, right? That's not coming to my head. But at the moment, I don't know. So basically, Zovo is saying that yo, Vegapunk, you owe us something. Not owe us something, but you got to fulfill our demands. Demands for what? The Straw Hats are demanding something from Vegapunk. Surely it's nothing to do with Bunny at this point, because they don't know. They came to know later. So this is for Straw Hat's own gain. Yo, what the fuck, fam? They want something from Vegapunk. The only thing you can want from Vegapunk is knowledge. Because that man has got, he must know so much like secret stuff. We've got some demands, not I got demands. Yo, we all the Straw Hats, we want something from you, Vegapunk. And you're going to listen, got that? So we are gonna protect these satellites from Lucci. Soon as Bonnie sees Seraphim Kuma, Bonnie is gonna lose the plot. Bonnie's gonna lose the plot, fam. That's heartbreaking, that is. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's been turned into a pure, unthinking, living weapon. That's your father, fam. Dudes! 1 hour! Villain Saga tonight. Hopefully I get an episode in. And you know, tomorrow, dudes, and the day after, I'm gonna do a single to each episode of Blue Lock. Hopefully, dudes, okay? So the double of Blue Lock will happen before Thursday. Okay, dudes. And like I said, work out a chapter a day, fam, because fam, once is 62, right? Fam, and what's the latest now? Still 175, 176. Yeah, we'll be up to date in no time. This month, 110%, dudes. Then we're gonna be suffering from flipping 1 chapter a week. If that, right? Because I heard the manga goes on breaks more than the anime, fam. But maybe then bit by bit I can start jumping back on the anime in it, fam. So there's more One Piece in a sense. Anyway, dudes, I'll catch you guys later tonight, hopefully for Vinland, fam. Love, dudes.